KILR. Killer Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 5.1. Alright, and we are going to have what I'm hoping is going to be a really nice VFR flight. So I will show you on the map what we're talking about here. So here we are. This is Ironwood. Gogebic-Iron County, IWD or KIWD. And where we're going to be going is right here, Kings Land O'Lakes. Now this is a small airport, and it's one that I custom created because it was not made with the scenery that I downloaded. And if you look, you'll notice there are all kinds of lakes in this area. We're not flying down here, but this is what, oh, there's even more when you sit there and you zoom in. So yeah, they're all over the place. Now, I'm sure it's not going to be this detailed with Flight Simulator 5, but I know that there are some stuff in here when I was checking out the scenery prior to make sure everything was working. And this is going to be absolutely amazing once we get to the later simulators. FS9, FSX, X-Plane 11. This is going to be just fantastic to see when we get to those simulators. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to get to Land O'Lakes. Now there is, as you can see, there was an NDB there at one time, but it's gotten crossed off, so we don't have that ability. Although I could have manually placed something there. Trying to keep things somewhat accurate. I don't know. Maybe at this time frame of Flight Simulator 5, maybe there was one there. I don't know. So what we're going to do, we don't have a VOR at Ironwood because I tried to put it in and it's not working. So we're going to use Rhinelander and we're going to use Iron Mountain because those two do work. And what we'll do is we'll set Rhinelander at a vector of, I'd say not 150, 15, something like 15. Okay, yeah, 15 should do it, I think. Ah, Talia. Stop walking in front of me like that. And as far as Iron Mountain, we're going to take... Oh, that's going to be tough there. Oh, here we go. So the back course of like 296, which should be, what, 112, maybe? Or 115? One of those. And so if we go on that vector and fly in this direction, and once Rhinelander, once it starts crossing, well, actually we should probably, yeah, you know what, I just realized we should take the back course of 3. We should take 112, because this right here, because if you take a look at this, we'll be able to turn south and land on the runway there. And so, yeah, let's do Rhinelander at 010, right about here. And then with the vector with Iron Mountain, right here, right there, it should intersect, and that'll let us know that it'll be time to start turning to land in at Land O'Lakes. I like that. I think that will work. All right, we'll go ahead and get our radio set here. We need to have 111.2. We'll set this here. Okay, not tuning in just yet. I don't think we're close enough. There's our vector. That's what we want to fly. We'll just take off from here at 120. That should be fine. And we're already set for Rhinelander. We just need to change this to 010. All right. Believe we're good to go here. We'll get things started. No ATC chatter on this. We're going to be flying to a small airport. I don't think we need chatter. We'll take runway 090 also. Just in case I didn't mention. There's the taxiway. Clouds look nice from down here. They're not so great when you start flying through them because they're all blocky, but down on the ground they look nice. Okay. There's our turn off right here. Or turn on, I guess you could say. We're turning on to the runway. Finally. Finally on some pavement here. Alright, set our parking brakes and full throttle. Are we ready to go? Let's go. Get our elevator trim set up here. We'll stay on the runway. That's always a good thing. Oh, that's a little annoying. Well, those roads might take us over to Land O'Lakes too. I think one of them does. I'm not going to fly too high up. I'd like to be able to see the lakes. Okay, I've got our autopilot set. We'll keep it around 2,500. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to bring this up full screen, and I'm going to be disappearing for a bit. So give you a chance for you guys just to kind of sit back and relax with the flight. That way you don't have to really hear me chatting and everything. Alright, I am back here. Hope you enjoyed the you know, pretty much comfortable, relaxing flight. And what do you think of all those lakes out there? Isn't this just cool? Look at this. Nothing that much that way, but I mean over here, wow. This is really going to look amazing in the later simulators. Now, I popped up here because our airport's right up here, so we're getting close. And like I was saying, this needle here is... when it crosses, we're going to get close. So let's go ahead and start our descent. Get our flaps, get our gear down. Try to control our descent here. Now, it's not going to be easy to see the runway. Until we get close. That's a big lake there. Yes, Holly, I hear you. This is cool, though. Can you imagine living in this area with all of these lakes? Of course, there's probably a lot of trees around here, so it might be hard to see those lakes. Looks like the altitude had to adjust itself. Okay, I think... Yes, I hear you. I think that's the runway. I see a red marker there, which I think is the VASA lights. I created this airport because it was not in the downloadable scenery. Then throw some more flaps down. Talia, don't jump over the monitor. And I put a little extra effort in this one. So I'll show you what I did, and we'll compare that to the real airport. Off the keyboard. Oh, this is going to be so neat to see in the FSX and X-Plane. It should be good on FS9 too, because I've got the F-Scene scenery pack with that one. There we go. I see a white marker. I think we're at the right height. We can just get ourselves lined up here. You can see the white over white now. This has got two runways. It's got a paved one and a grass one. So I have them both in here. Trying to get turned in here. Come on. Land for me. Land, or land on the runway. That would be good. Okay, that's the grass runway there. I've got a little turn off over here to the left. Which is right over here. I think this is it. There's another one earlier, but I'm... oh, I didn't kind of connect that with the runway very well. I got a specific little parking place that I had in mind. And this is on the real airport, too. Look at all these trees. Do you ever see any Flight Simulator 5 scenery with this many trees? Probably not. This probably would have made computers of the day choke. That's at least my thought. Yeah, I got a little crazy with the trees, but there are a lot of trees here, so... And I thought this was just a neat little place to park. Alright. Yeah, right here. This is good. Alright, turn that off there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the real airport, and then we'll compare it with the airport that I created. So here we are. This is the real Kings Land O'Lakes Airport. This is the runway we landed on here, 14. Here is the grass runway. You can't really see it indented here, but it does go through here, and it ends about here. Because when you look this up on airnav.com, the length of it is like this. I thought originally it was from here over, but it's not. It's actually crossed like this, which makes sense. I mean, look at the space here. So, and I do have some buildings over here. I don't think I have these, but I do have some here. That's the first turnoff. This is the second turnoff that we took, right over here. And so I do have 3 buildings sitting here. We came through and parked right here. So see, this is why I put all these trees up in this area here. I think I put a road here. I do believe I put a road there. And then here's the town of Land O'Lakes. So road there. And if we zoom out, look at all the lakes. Got a lake here, Birch Lake, one up here, Mill Lake, here's one, here's Black Oak Lake, Big Portage Lake. I mean, they're all over the place. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Look at all that. Now imagine what this is going to look like An FSX, an X-plane. Oh, this is going to look so cool. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Flight Simulator 5 one that I created. Okay, so as you can see, there is the grass runway. This is the runway we landed on. You can see I have that turn off up here, and I've got a building. Let's just zoom in here. Yep, see, those are the 3 buildings. Couldn't see it there until I zoomed in. And then, of course, I got trees, all kind of, you know, there's some there. Yeah, so I did a lot of trees. And my road. Oh, I guess I don't see my road. I did have a couple of roads here. I think the reason why we're not seeing it is because the scenery I downloaded for Michigan, which is what helped put all of these lakes here, is slightly higher than the default elevation, which is why it looked like we were sunken into the ground a little bit with the runway. But that's okay. At least it was not like inside the ground or floating up in the air or something. But yeah, no, that's okay. That's fine. We do have a road here. We just don't have the crossroad. But look at that. Oh, you couldn't see them all. But look what this guy did. He's got all of these lakes here. He's got the river coming through here. I mean, compared to what I did with, I had like maybe 1 or 2 lakes or something like that. But man, I'll trade that. Wasn't needed at the airport, but I'll trade what little I did on the outside scenery for what this guy did. I mean, had to have these lakes flying into this area. And that does it for this flight to Kings Land Lakes. Appreciate you joining me on this. I hope you enjoyed this flight. I hope you enjoyed just me kind of taking a step back for a little bit and from talking, you know, just having the simulator full screen, so you just kind of sit back, relax, and look what's out there. I thought that would have been nice because of the scenery. And you know, I might do that more often, because I'm not going to always have something to talk about. And plus, I think you probably wouldn't mind having some flights where, you know, there is no talking. It's just kind of sitting back and looking at stuff. Let me know. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to see more of that, or if you prefer me, you know, chatting. Let me know. I'm not going to do them all where I'm chatting, or all where I'm, you know, not, and it's full screen. I like to do a mix of them, but still like to hear from you. All right, check this out on the other simulators, and join me on the next leg of our journey. All right, see you then. We've got a long way to go in this world tour, so remember to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content. I've also done this same flight on other simulators, such as the ones you see on your screen, but you'll find more in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around amongst the clouds.